took this long to start moving in the direction that has changed my life. I wanted to have a little chat, tell you a little story. About 3.5 or 4 months ago, I decided to change my life. For my entire life, I've been overweight. I mean, I still am. I'm just not what I was 4 months ago. 4 months ago, I was 275 pounds, maybe a little closer to 280. And now I'm about 210, which is not the main reason for doing this video. But the thing is this, I wanted to point something out. I've been aware from the age of 5 that I was overweight. I was aware from the age of 7 that it ran in my family. I was aware from 9 or 10 that I had a problem. I was overweight and that I needed to fix it. I was bullied in school, was always the slowest in gym, didn't have a lot of friends. And I had heard, everything from it's in your genes, it's hereditary, runs in our family, we're big boned, all of these things. But what I came to realize, none of that matters. Everything that I have ever said, everything that I have ever thought from the time I was, single digit age up to just a few months ago, everything I ever told myself was complete bullshit. It's a story that I had put in my head. I just was really, really good at having excuses to being as overweight as I was. Really, really good at finding ways to numb myself out and not care and pretend it wasn't an issue that was going to kill me. I was really good at that. What I wasn't good at was taking responsibility and putting it all on me. Every time I hear, and see a documentary on sugar, yes, it's a problem. News stories on, it's what corporate is putting in our food and what fast food is doing in their food and what, all of these things drive me absolutely insane. If you are in the same situation that I was, but you're gonna blame the way that corporate makes food, the way that fast food makes food, the parent who didn't love you enough, the people who bullied you, anytime you're gonna let that come out of your mouth, you're giving them more power than you think you have in here. That's just not true. That's not the case. The punchline of all of this, and something that I've realized, is people keep asking, how long has it been? How long has it taken? And I used to always give, well, it's been 2 weeks, it's been 1 month, it's been 2 months, it's been 3 months. It didn't take that long to make the decision. The decision happened like that. I had to remember that there was something far more valuable than the little bit of time I was going to lose. More valuable than the weight on, just on the scale. When I finally got it into my head that what I was going to gain was more life, and above that what I was going to gain was control, so that I felt in control of my life, because this had taken over. That's when the switch flipped and something changed. This is an ongoing journey that's not going to stop. I mean, so often we're so worried about that thing we can't have, that thing that we can't eat, and I hear that all the time. I couldn't live like that. What makes you think that being obese like I was is living? It's not. And the fact that, doing things like, I can take stairs 2 at a time now, or I sit and my ass doesn't hit the seats at the theaters, or that I can go to a theme park and ride any ride and it's fun. Those are just little things most people, maybe if you're watching this, haven't had to deal with. But you don't really know internal embarrassment till you've gone to Universal and know that there are rides you can't ride because you're too big to ride it. Been there on almost every single one. What I hoped was going to happen is that I would lose weight. What I didn't know was going to happen is that I was going to change my life. I didn't realize how depressed I was. I didn't realize how angry I was all the time here. I didn't realize how poorly I slept. I didn't realize how much I drank. I didn't realize how all of this affected everybody else around me. Because for me to be the best that I can be for all of my friends and my family, I had to put myself first to make this and this as good as I can be, to give them the best of me. I didn't expect that to happen. I didn't expect to be excited about life. I didn't expect to, at the age I am now, where I am now, to go, I am the healthiest I've been in my adult life, and I'm just getting started. I didn't expect that to happen, but it did, and it is. I implore you so badly, really think about what matters to you. If you're trying to be healthy, this is not a game of how I can try to beat a nutrition label, or what one thing I can't eat, or what one thing I can't change. It's not what it is. Instead, it's a whole different perspective on what you can have in your life and what you can have in the future of your life. So often the perception is what you're not going to get. What I am telling you right now is you don't know what you're missing unless you're willing to take full responsibility. Everything that happened in the past, you can either live there or live right here, now. My hope is that I can inspire one person to make a drastic change. And I'm not selling anything. I just hope that someone will see this and realize that all the excuses that they've given themselves, all the stories they've told themselves, all of the bullshit that they have let take over their way of thinking goes away for just a second. They decide to take control of their life now. Don't worry about 6 months, 3 months, 1 month. Don't worry. Just worry about today, and then tomorrow, and then the next day. I don't know how far I'm going to go. I don't know what my end plan is. I don't. Do know is it took this long to start moving in the direction that has changed my life. I hope I can help someone else make the same decision. I don't know what else to say. Bye-bye.